something. Like a fine bounty.
Clinic sweeping.
Open fire!
Aiming system.
Done!
Beginning security patrol.
Never anger a man of the cloth. Take me cover!
And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing some time. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
I kinda liked it when his attention was elsewhere.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst. You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits. You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails. For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own. Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits. Do not push me. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every
Vicar. Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Of course. You may address me however you wish.
Vicky, huh? Okay. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Max, you're always going on about destiny. What did your mother do?
She was a simple laborer.
And your father?
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no... True enough, I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself. Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Borst during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money. So are a lot of things in life. And your point is? All right. Color me convinced. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here. I'll presume you mean Arthur. The one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms. The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Gotta... Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't... Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of it. That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that... Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention.
back? Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker? No, that can't be true. Not my little boy. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to... No, no, it can't be. Take the money. Just...
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise. We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
This is the place. We'll need the power generators back on to finish this job.
That's a lot of mechanicals. If we power up the station, you think they're gonna power up too?
I find myself marveling at the...
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due... A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood. Sublight? Ah, I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me. That's kind of you to ask, but we have a tight schedule. It's open season. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on our orders that ought to be corrected.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They are...
Nice going, boss. You got a real fine way with words. That's what you get. Heads up, boss!
I've had quite enough of you!
Heads up, jackass!
Coming back for that.
Whoa, careful where you step.
You're hurt! Be careful!
Science in action is both a marvelous and terrifying thing to behold. In this case, however, it is more the latter.
Something? He might be the finest agent Sublight ever hired. Chartrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Likely the bullet. ricochet, which could be bad or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me Halcyon and Helen weren't based on a real person.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have... After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station T, you and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain? Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions? If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced.
This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know. If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Somehow, I always find my way back to the ground.
Throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Carrots? Wait, what?
Board must have forced you to do something until you decided to be a hunter. I was hauling boxes until the boss picked me up.
It's not like I threw off the shackles of some other life. I grew up on Monarch. I've always been a hunter.
Is it you?
I was...
How observant. I'm author of a lot of... Have a... person. Don't hurt. I'm sure.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other...
Your work. Going back to the old.
Rizzo's very much. You got your punch right here.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. We'll be here. Captain, or will we?